What is going on YouTube? What is going on Summoners War community? Today's video is going to be a first of its kind for the channel. I'm hoping that it's exciting, helpful, and I normally do this on my Twitch streams anyways, but I've never done it, recorded strictly for YouTube. Basically what I'm going to do today is, I guess in a sense, optimize, look for anything that can be worked upon in certain areas of the game. The owner of the account, Gator, aka Hater, gave me some areas to look at and work on and see what we can do. We don't have very much mana, so what we will do is point out what needs to be done as far as maybe a couple rune placements and stuff like that. But the video is for everyone. Everyone might, some people might be in the same boat. It's a learning experience, So we're going to be covering. He specified to help make a faster Dragons V10 team, Necro V10 team, work on R5, work on a better, more consistent arena offense, and the big one always arena defense. That's always trouble. Also, TOA hard. What we can do about TOA hard? Again, this is Gator, aka Hater. He is a big-time loyal Twitch subscriber of mine, and also a member of my Patreon. Folks on my Patreon get this sort of treatment all the time on my stream, so it's nothing strange to them. It's just now being recorded. If any of you have any questions about that, I'll let you know how to contact me. I mean, you email me, but at the end we'll talk about it more. So let's go straight to Dragons. We're going to start the Dragons run, and we're going to see what's going on with it. Okay, looks pretty standard. I'm not going to look at the runes, not going to look at the stats. I'm assuming they're fully runed. Alright, so Galleon first. Tark was actually faster than Chilling. Okay, hold on. Let me do some double checking. Okay. I actually like Chilling to go before Galleon. That way, when the dragon does its immunity, Chilling strips and or buffs, whatever you can at the opportunity, and it's just a little bit more efficient. So we'll check out the speeds and see what could be worked on right there. So, okay. What I'm also saying is with this team as it is, there's a lack of, obviously the AoE damage. It's a shame that when Galleon does his third skill, breaks everyone's armor, breaks everyone, and you take out maybe 2 or 3. Because a proc, it's a single target, so. Okay, here we go. Immunity should be coming up. Yeah, okay, so. See, that's when Galleon's supposed to proc into the third skill. Or at least armor break. So it's a little, it's slow. It's, obviously we got the idea of, trying to go YOLO, but I'm not seeing the damage, the burst damage. So that's what's missing. Okay, so let's take a look at the units. I'm assuming it's this, unless there's another Galleon. Okay, so this Galleon's never gonna proc. This Galleon, I was like expecting it to proc. I'm like, please proc in the third skill. Or proc in the first skill, armor break. So, okay, so this is a Swift Will. I'm assuming PvP. Even then, 48 accuracy is kind of low. Looking for 80, 85, or you can be like me, 106 accuracy. So that's what, 223 on speed. Okay, so let's take a look at here. Yeah, so that's a slow chilling, but it is on violent. Okay. Okay, so she is not fast enough. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. I don't use Stella, but I believe that her um, third skill is based off like what, 200 speed, something like that. I might be wrong. It's something I heard a while back. I never built it, but I've seen 200 plus speed Stellas because I assumed it was for that third skill. It doesn't exactly state. It just says according to your attack speed, and I was told 200 was kind of when they saw that extra hit. So, um, basically, what we're gonna want, if we're gonna want this team to function and use Stella, we're gonna have to boost everyone's speed. Okay, we got Tart to be. He's at 119. 119. My Tark Galleon teams comp, they're actually, it's actually slower. They're like 180, and the Tarks are full attacker damage. It slows down things, but it's actually more successful. There's more burst damage. Plus, I have a Taor, so there's AOE in there. I see that there's a Sig in here, not ruined. So it wouldn't actually hurt to have let's see, Vertihil, Galleon, Tark, Sigmar's Chilling. That's a different team. Plus, you know, Sigmar's hits pretty hard, and it has AOE. Okay, you're gonna every now and then speed up the run a little bit because you're taking out things one shot at a time, one wave at a time with Sigmar's. It's a thought, though. It's a thought. So for all of you who are in the same boat, you know, use Sigmar's. Sigmar's is a fusion that is fantastic. Great attack, base attack. Awakens into crit rate 30%. So it's not too difficult. The only difficulty you will find is with the speed. So some people build it like they build a Tark with Swift. So lots of giants runs to make this happen. Excuse me. So so the idea actually that's what I would go for, to test out, okay? Because you've already haters already gone the distance to try to make that YOLO team that's not hitting too hard. You know, what's gonna hurt to try to switch things around? And you already have a level 40 Sigmar's. Is it skilled up? No. You got a couple skill ups there, but once you try it out, it's a hit. It's you just swing. It's a swing. It's a hit. Swing or miss. It's a hit or miss. It's worth finding out which team, and once you find that team, it just feels so good to have that consistent run. You know, if it's 2 minutes, but it fails like 1% of the time, that's great. Consistency throughout the day of farming, consistency is fantastic. You're either gonna get mana, a somewhat usable rune, mystical scrolls, whatever. Having that down pack team is a good feeling. So again, so I would try Vertihil, Galleon, Tark, Sigmarus, and I see that you love chilling. Use chilling. If you want to go faster than that, eventually, when you think that you trust in your runes a little more, you think, oh, yeah, I got better runes, I got better quality, my towers are finally maxed out, which I'm going to check in a bit. You can take out the chilling for another Tark, speed things up just a little more. So Again, we don't have we don't have the mana to make things happen, so this is informative. I'm talking, letting you know. So you have the units. It's just gonna take some time to work around the runes and the skill ups. Let's check the towers real quick. Okay, so yeah, we need some work on the glory towers. These, when they're maxed out, and when I say these, I mean specifically the crit damage, the sky tritotem speed, the ancient sword, right, and the considering you're using water all the time for the dragons, the water sanctuary. If I were you, I would at least buy the water sanctuary. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's your account. I'm advising you to at least get yourself 3% attack on all your water units. Just do yourself the favor on that. At least buy it, and then work towards maxing out the fallen ancient giant sky tribe, and the ancient sword. So there's something in my eyeball. Anyways, so yeah, at least get yourself the water sanctuary. Do yourself the favor. Okay, so with that said, we will move on to Necro. Necro is, if not just as trickier than dragons. So no, we're not buying any packs. You did not win any contests recently. Let's go. Let's just dive in there. Okay, so I'm not too sure what's going on here as far as the leader skill, but there are some good units in here. And with that said, I'm talking about Shayna, Fuko, and Colleen. Water Kung Fu Girl, yeah. And, but let's see what we get here. What's this? No. I'm not remembering the leader skills here, so. Alright. I want at least a leader skill. Is there no Runed Lucian? That actually worries me, like... Oh, this is Hall Pass. Okay, so... It's a little rough. We don't even have a leader skill. Yeah, let's go to this Lucian. Let's find out. It doesn't have any runes on there, so let's see what we can try to put on there. Lucian has the AoE factor plus the dungeon attack boost, so let's see what we can try and scrape together. So let's go. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of. I'm not seeing a lot of availability here. So. Crit rate, crit damage. Alright. It appears that we have there's a shortage of runes. Like, undoubtedly there's a shortage of runes. We need at least a crit rate. Excuse me. We need a crit rate. Okay. All right. So we're at 23 crit rate and 75% crit damage. Okay. So let's go there. I'm hoping for another shield rune. We need the shield rune, obviously. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. What is this? Defense. Attack. Man, this Lucian's gonna not be that great. Whew. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. It works. I'm gonna see if I can get lucky and power this up without breaking the bank. But I feel like it's gonna break the bank, so we're just not gonna do it. Come on. Alright. So everyone else in the future, whoever's interested, I'll be honest though, this was kind of short notice for Gator, aka Hater. This was short notice, but for everyone else, lots of mana would be optimal. I'm sure Gator with enough preparation, and next time we'll just like, here's free removal ticket, some coffee, some pizza, and we're good to go. I'm hoping for attack here or something. Perfect, flat defense, let's go. Let's get this in. Battle, Necro. She's a 5. That's the thing though. She's a 5-star. Like right off the back, that's just like, yeah, don't use me. Like super right off the back, like just don't have the twins ready at the moment. I hope they're ruined. I hope they're ruined. All right. Okay, so far not the worst. Okay. Yeah, we're not hitting hard enough at all. Just like not happening. And this is with the leader skill. Okay. This is with the leader skill. One eternity later. One eternity later. Here you go. Yep, stun provoke, dots, gotta love Lucian. Getting wrecked. Uh-oh, do not die, do not die. Can we at least make it to the end as a full team? Here we go. Of course we don't land the slow there. It's not like we need it, right? Alright, we're down to 4. No more twin madness. Alright? I mean, I get there's lots of stuff already that I'm spotting, you know? Not enough damage. The 5-star, the not level 40 6-star. Just things not hitting hard enough. You know you want to finish her out, just go. Boom. There you go. Of course he takes the best unit there. Shayna. Okay, so. I know I like to jump in. I like to jump in and just be like, let's hope that, you know, that everything's alright and find out what's going on. So, Zenobia has no runes. How she stayed alive till the end, I mean, not to the end, but reaching the boss, I don't know. So, 1, 6-star this unit, if you want to use her for Necro. 2, put runes on her. Yeah. Okay, see there? She's got runes, not the best quality. Oh my god. It's like, how did we, like, no wonder there was no damage. No, there's no damage. There's no damage. Oh man. Oh. So we have 2 units that are ruined where they kind of want to be. Lucian, mixed match, and then 2 non-ruined units. I'm gonna tell you right off the back right now. We can't even ruin Fuko or Zenobia. You saw what we had for runes. There is nothing left over. So, Gator, aka Hater, aka doesn't have any runes, aka needs to go farm like all day, all night, and like collect every single rune they see and try to scrape the bucket and make something happen. It's better to put some runes on the units than have no runes on them. Who knows? You could have beat the boss if, you know, Zenobia and Fuko had, you know, attack, crit damage. It doesn't matter if the runes didn't match or anything. We could have won. So, yeah, there's a severe rune drought. Yeah. Like, that's problematic. That is problematic. If you ever buy yourself any packs in the future, Gator, aka Hater, I would probably this is I mean, if you love the game and want to continue playing it, you need to have runes. So buy some rune packs. If you're feeling like you can buy the big one, the 18 gets you 18 runes. Who knows? Maybe 9 of those runes will be usable, and the rest is garbage. But at least you had 9 usable runes. But yeah, I would be farming giants a lot, actually. You know, granted you don't have a violent Fuko or violent Zenobia. You could have a fatal Fuko and fatal Zenobia and make stuff happen. But man, you got no runes, man. I can't do anything. I can only advise you that your rune collection sucks. Oh man, that's so embarrassing. Like, yeah, this dungeon team sucks. Oh wait, there's no runes. Yeah, no duh, it sucks. But yeah, keep on collecting runes. Scrape from the bottom. Just like, I'll take that rune. I don't care. But yeah, we see our situation with Necro. There are some Necro units. There's just no runes for them. So I'm gonna write down no runes for the Necro area here. No Necro runes. All right. I can't remember. We had a dragons. We came up with a team to test out. Yeah, 18. Necro. We can't even test out the team because we need runes. So Next thing to move on to is R5. All right, let's cross our fingers and see what we have for R5. We'll make a private party. That way I can actually just look at the units and everything. Okay, so this is clearly a slow, tanky R5 team. We have two obvious healers. We have one cleanser. Okay, so what I'm already seeing is, you know, something like that, you know. Or if we make them tanky, they can be the front line. Chasun, I don't like Chasun in raids. She takes way too many turns. And she actually makes other units take too many turns too with her Fallen Blossoms and all that stuff. So this is a little bit more dependable because Colleen has debuffs along with her 3-turn attack buff, and she has the heal. You have the slow with the Hua, who's another damage dealer. You have armor break with 3 units technically. Diaz, Zhang Fei, and Stella. But we're still at 1 cleanse, 1 heal. Let's check out our options here. I'm so salty. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, Boomerang. Shayna and Sabrina. Fantastic. Anyways, so for now, as long as they're speedy, Colleen and Lisa, they could be the only. I would recommend Colleen and Lisa being the only violent units on the team. You don't want to go too many turns because you don't want the boss to do his strip breath or whatever, and everyone gets stunned. That sucks. So Colleen, Lisa, Violet, you want them to heal and cleanse as much as they can because you have 1 healer and 1 cleanser. So, and Diaz and Zhang Fei, super tanky. I'm talking about like plus, 1400 defense and plus 20k HP for Diaz. And it'd be survivable. I would like to see like 70% resistance. That way with his own leader skill, he just like 100%. And yeah, definitely not a violent Zhang Fei. I want to see, the same resistance, more HP, and even more defense, because you have a higher base defense. You have like 200 more than Diaz. So I want to see like plus 1500 defense on there. You can do Violet, you can do double Revenge Endure, or Revenge Guard Endure, stuff like that. Make them super tanky, super resistant, lots of HP, lots of defense, and I would probably skill them up if you're planning on using them for the long term. long run. Skill them up, get as much debuffs as you can out of those skills. But it's the numbers, it's the stats that you need to meet for them to be tanky enough for the front line. Fortunately, he has a self cleanse, which is kind of cool, and a minor heal for everyone over time, which is pretty nice. Hot heal over time, hots. So there's that option. You have the setup. I just don't know about the runes. Okay, so you're going in the right direction with Hua, tanky. She's still going to deal damage based off speed, so you can make her tanky, fast. But I would suggest probably going Swift Blade to at least get that crit rate. Max out that crit damage. Max out her skills. Same thing with Stella. Like I said, that speed. That speed's important too to get that most damage out of there. And she doesn't have to be violent. She can be swift. That'll help you out with the speed. She can be Swift Blade. And yeah, you make her slightly tanky as well. But not just pure tank. See, Hua, her damage is speed based. Like it says so. Stella, you need attack. So from what I see, I know Wusa's kind of cool, but Jameer is always an interesting unit you can test out later for R5. Brandia as well. Let's see. Delpho is great. Heal. You can probably make her a tanky front line as well. If you can give her the same stats as a Panda or close to it, she could be front line and she'll be cleansing and healing and giving you immunity and slowing the boss down with her first skill. So that's another option as well. So many Chiwus. But yeah, so you have a couple options there for R5. Runes. That's the biggest. If we could take anything away from this video as far as like a bit of juicy knowledge, it is the amount of runes. Your gameplay will be so much better if you had the dependable, like, you know, if you had just units with runes on them. Like, yeah, he's ruined, don't worry about it. He's not the best, but I could use him. Right now, it's kind of like, yeah, I have the unit, but I can't use him because I don't have any runes. It kind of reminds me of my account, where my account is just way out of the charts because of so many, I'm talking so many units. Like, there's 180 something 6 stars. A certain amount of 5 stars, so it's different. I have runes. But this is too little amount of units with even less amounts of runes. It's actually like bad. It's like slowing the game down for you. So with that said, Gator, this is the team that you would go for now. But again, runes and glory towers, all that stuff. The glory towers, super big. That's a big one too. So if you are farming arena, awesome. If you aren't, please do so. Use all the wings that you get daily. You know, if they recharge, use them. You win, you get some. You lose, you get one. That's fine. Better than nothing. So with that said, let's go on to arena offense. Arena offense. Let's check out what are we using to attack some folks. Okay, so the general team that, you know, if you have Tiana, Samath, Gallia, and Zyros is kind of what you go for. Let's see. Okay. I was just like looking at the numbers. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, 100% crit rate, and one of the runes, being one of the most important runes, does not have crit rate on there. That's crazy. I know right off the bat, Zyros has 30, plus the Blade rune set, 42. So I've seen some 42 crit rate monsters before. So there's 9 there. It's 12. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. But okay, so plus 63 speed, 140. Okay, before, I mean, I kind of know what's gonna happen, and not with this match, not with the one mummy by itself. The one issue that I'm seeing here is the gaps, speed gaps in between, and I'm talking about like between Samath and Tiana is like a big old gap. You know, you got a total of 150, right? Tiana almost has that just from speed, so the speed plus 140. So giant gap in there. I remember a while back I was told to at least have your units be set, if possible, your not like the Tiana mon, not the attack bar booster, but your damage dealers and stuff like that to be like 70% if you can, as far as the speed, like 70% of the speed. So if you can, speed up that and that's the thing too. I'm not seeing a lot of speed subs. So as far as getting grinds for them, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to hunt for those runes to have at least +5, +4 to get your numbers up there. I would like to see Samath with like +90 here. That'd be a little bit better. +90. Same thing with Zyros. He's actually even slower. Right? No, he's fast. He's faster than Samath, but still super slow. There's still a giant gap between him and Tiana and Galleon. Anything you have in between, that's the big one too. Is Galleon and Zyros. Like if Galleon goes armor breaks and someone interrupts, they could cleanse, they can stun, they could nuke one target, single target nuke, and just ruin everything. You know, being 2-3 speed off your armor breaker attack booster, attack buffer, is not a bad thing. So either tone down the speed and go safe. Like I go safe sometimes too. Have double shield will. If that's super safe. That's super safe. With that, you have the safety of it's like letting everyone go, and you know which teams to go for. You know, the ones that don't have Tiana all the time and strip. You go for like Samath, Bestet, you know, Zyros, and other teams like that just don't have a stripper. That's the obvious not go to. Like if they have Orion, that's fine. They might remove Will, or worse, or even better, they might remove one shield off the rune, off the monster, and you still have your Will set, so you don't get reset or anything like that. So, but yeah, let's look at your other AO options. Runes. We know that already. We just ruined him up, so. Rika's nice too. Shayna's great too. Shayna's actually pretty good. So again, biggest thing we can take away out of here is runes. It's runes. We don't have much to play around with to try to fill in that speed gap. So, you know, I mean, you already know. Speed tune as best you can, close that gap in there. You're gonna get cut in. There's times I know where you get cut in. You're like, damn it, it sucks. So try and close in that gap for at least Galleon Samath. Excuse me, Samath Zyros to Galleon. At least close that gap. That's one less possible interruption. So there's that. There's the AO bit there. So let's look at defense. Defense is, I'm actually liking the defense, you know? I'm a big fan of Vanessa. I don't have two of these units. Obviously, Visa Shell, and I don't have a Wusa. Visa Shell, I'm a big fan of using as an RTA unit because you control her AI. You don't know when she's going to do her crazy third skill. I don't think she knows exactly when to use it. You know, when your opponent just attacks the unit, their attack bar is like non-existent. That's when you use Visa Shell. When they have little attack bar, she can. I don't know. I'm assuming that she's terrible like the rest of the units, has terrible AI, and she'll use it on a monster that has 70% of its attack bar still available, and then nothing happens. But Ritesh, can't go wrong with Ritesh. Provoke first skill, self-heal, armor break third skill, possible proc into first skill, do some damage. And Wusa as well is nice too. Honestly, I would actually take out Visa Shell, as great a unit as she is for RTA. I would take her out for if there's you can't go wrong with Perna. It's not the best Perna, but it's a Perna. Why? Perna dies, comes back, heals, is more of a Lucian deterrent than Visa Shell, considering there's two fire units now, Vanessa and Perna. Also, Perna can come back twice because of Vanessa. Perna hits very hard and stuns. It's a tanky nuker if you build it right. It can be tanky nuker, so something that's a problem that they can't take out right off the bat, especially with the passive. It's like right off the bat, it's like they have to strip, reset skill, and then kill it. So honestly, I would go with Perna. And if Ritesh armor breaks, Perna just goes in there. This is for me better. I know there's probably a better option around here. Let's see what else we got here. You know, you do have your Praha. You could go Praha if you're not worried about getting stripped and armor broken. You can go Praha, and you can strip them possibly if you have like a double shield, not double shield, double nemesis will Praha. That's another option. But yeah. You had a good start. Vanessa, Ritesh, Wusa, Perna, they're all great arena units. They're awesome. So what's gonna have to make what's gonna make an obvious change to your arena quality? I know you want to see better results. It's rune quality. You have the units, they just need the better tools, the runes. So that's when you'll start seeing better results and stats and stuff like that from your arena defenses is when you get more runes on these units. So we'll just leave that complete there. And let's see. Last bit here is going to be TOA hard. All right, TOA hard. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm okay with like maybe 2 of the units here. That being those 2 units being Poseidon and Vertihill. Jasun, yeah, okay, I understand. But Jasun is a healer with attack buff, so it's kind of more of a nuker-ish kind of way as far as compared to what we normally need for TOA hard, which is like a battle of attrition. You know, lots of dots and slows and stuns, and you make the war happen. You control it. So for that to happen, we need stuff like I'm not seeing Beretta, so I'm just gonna go with here we go. This, and we need we do need a speed lead though. I know, I'm looking at Jameer right there. Jameer. Okay, so Jameer might be an option. Jameer is a great option, okay? Here, with the exception of Vertihill, we might take out Vertihill. But here we have our heals, Bella, our attack bar boost, Bella, our dots and CC, Rika, our additional CC, and I believe slow. I personally don't have a Poseidon, so I have to double check. Yeah, resets to 0 and decrease attack speed to for 2 turns. And he's on Despair, so even more CC possibility. Yeah, you can silence and stun. So, not too bad. And obviously with Vertihill, you'd have your attack bar manipulation, your attack bar advantage. I'm not seeing another crazy unit other than Veramos as well for those situations where you got to cleanse as well. So yeah, and against the bosses, Lyn. So you probably take out Vertihill for Lyn, CC with everyone else. Cleanse and reset with Jameer, and just you have the options here. Just need the runes. Just need the runes. So this is what I would use. This is what I would use to try to beat TOA hard. You have Charlotte as well, which is another great unit, especially with the attack bar manipulation, attack bar pushback. That's fantastic, and the glancing hit. But yeah, this is what I would use for TOA hard. Again, we're not going to try it because we have no runes. And TOA takes a long time. So, I hope you guys liked this video. Gator, hope you learned a few things. Next time, hopefully have a little more mana and more runes. But it's all a learning process. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. We take notes, you know, figure out what's going on. If you're, again, I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in any of this, I do this all the time on my live streams on Twitch. Generally, people sign up to my Patreon to have this done. They can schedule whenever that they want this done, or you can have this be done as a video as well. I don't mind. I'd love to. Yeah, the reason I have the whole Patreon set up is I'm not gonna lie to you. I am unemployed, so these sort of things, these sort of account help optimizations and all that stuff, they do help me out. and I really appreciate it. You guys check it out, sign up, and figure out which is best for you. We do have giveaways on there. I did make a video a while back stating what we do on Patreon, but we do have giveaways on there, so there are extra perks besides getting the account help you need. There's extra perks. I know right now we're trying to get enough patrons to do the giveaway for the $50 package, the immemorial package for the new guild content. So if we get a couple more patrons, if we go to like 40, 41, 42, right now we're at 36, 35, couple more, several more, and I'll hold the giveaway shortly after that, and one of the patrons will win that prize. So there's stuff to be gained as far as account help and prizes. So again, if you're interested in that, the link to the Patreon will be down below. If you have any questions about getting help or anything like that, you can always feel free to email me. The email will be down below as well in the description. And again, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you like what I'm doing with Summoners War and all that stuff, you just aren't horrified by this face, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of me, follow me on twitch.tv/TetsuoSW. The link to my Twitch will be down below in the description as well. So again, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Be safe, be easy, and have a good day.